Over the next 50 or so minutes, we're going to be discussing the challenges and successes from a number of perspectives to answer the question, again, how do we bring the union advantage to those who need it the most, given the changing nature of the work, globalization, diminishing social cohesion, and so on.
As I see it, one of the biggest challenges to working people in the United States and globally is runaway economic inequality within the workplace. And I'm referring specifically to the growth in CEO pay in the United States and globally. Last year, the average CEO of an S&P 500 CEO in the United States made $11.7 million for 1 year alone. 30 years ago, the typical CEO of an S&P 500 company made 46 times average workers' pay in the United States. Last year, it was 331 times average worker pay. Here in Canada, CEOs make over 200 times average worker pay. That's the second highest level of inequality in the OECD between CEO and worker pay. What that does is it devalues the contribution of employees to the success of their companies. It undermines social cohesion within our society as a whole, and it's contributing to gross disparities in income and wealth accumulation in our society.
The reality is that we are very much a nation of service workers, and in fact we're very much a nation of retail workers. 1 in 10 Canadian workers is in the retail sector. So the largest employment group are retail workers. And there's this sense, I think, that retail is transitional or temporary, but the truth is that it's a career for many, many Canadians and many more Canadians. And that it does pose challenges in terms of cultural barriers. Perception barriers may be the most significant, as well as some legal challenges. And so there are dimensions that we could be working on. And I'd actually like to compare retail workers to the Montreal Canadiens. They may not be who you normally cheer for, but given the importance, you know who you need to support now.
I think this lack of regulation, the shift to a service sector, has made it more difficult, more challenging to organize, but it's also given us a lot of opportunities. And it's meant that we really have to use every tool at our disposal, and we have to start allying ourselves with community organizations and getting the broader public to understand that unions are about social justice, not just about new members.